ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How's it going today? Man, the weather forecast lately has been absolutely horrendous. It has been cold, it has been wet, and it has been miserable. And just like typical times we hop on this road, it's a 70 zone and we're stuck going fucking 40 around a bend. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. It's always the case. Did you guys ever find that when you go on like a mountain road, there's always some guy who does not know how to drive, who just takes up all the goddamn road? And goes slowly and slowly and slowly. You know, I can fix this problem, but and a blink. Oh, what the hell happened? The guy, he's vanished. What? Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, so welcome back to the YouTube channel, everybody. We are out here driving around the lovely mountain highway and just getting out enjoying it, because look, it's like 10 degrees and it's cold, but man, at least it ain't raining, and that's what matters the most, because far out when it's raining, cold, it's miserable. Oh, this is a strange road. What? My nuts. Not as bad as the sport bike woes, but hey. So I thought I'd just chuck a cheeky video in and see how we all going today. Enjoying the break in the weather, because man, whenever it's sunny and like the cold and the weather, it's like finding a nugget of gold, man. It's just great. Oh, so I thought I'd like to just bring up a nice little cheeky topic today about a bike I've mentioned before, but now that it's released in some parts of the world, I don't know how I feel about it. And that's the old Kawasaki ZX4R. A bike that's a little bit confused with the sounds of things. They're not confused as to what it is. It knows what it is, but the pricing and the delivery of it, man, like, who's it for? Because look, if you're in a country that they fucking heavily despise 600ccs, they just don't sell any. I don't know if there is any, but maybe then that's what it's for. Because like, it's not cheap. When you have a 400cc bike, it should not cost slightly less than the 600cc bike. Why in God's name would you buy the 600? Sorry, my bad. Why in God's name would you buy the 400 over the 600 when it's like $500 to $1,000 difference? Like, I think in America it's like $10,000 or close there for the 4R, 9,600, like 10,200 or something for like the ZX6R. It's just Jesus. Now, another big meme about that bike is that, look, it's got 77 horsepower, okay, factory. If you flash that bitch, you can get another 24, 25 horsepower out of it. Like, that's ridiculously good savings of power from the, as in gaining of power, not saving of power. It's not my day-to-day. You know, why would you release a bike of such power and then just be like, you know what, we're gonna make it weaker? Like, the 400cc bike's already, look, it's pretty sick that it revs so high, but 77 horsepower is a little bit disappointing. Now, if you're fully like de-restricted, man, shit, it goes all right when it's de-restricted. But the price you're paying, why wouldn't you just buy a 600? Now, the big meme is, now I don't know what this is in kilograms. Like, the video I was watching, it was American, and they're the only people in the world that decided the imperial way is the better way for some strange reason. And that's the fact that the ZX4R is only 15 pounds lighter than the 600. And how is that possible? Did they just take the 600 engine and just fucking make sure they didn't bore out the thing as much and whatnot? Because why? It's not supposed to be so heavy. Oh, jeez, man. 15 pounds of saving. So if you're in the Kawasaki stratosphere, it seems like, unless you really want that ZX10 monoshock with the double R, like, you just buy the ZX6R and you should be fine. So like, the 636 is just, it's better in basically every way. Like, why wouldn't you buy the 636 over the 400? That's what I'm asking, because I don't understand. Whoever decided the price point of those bikes, big question. That's putting it lightly. I'm stuck on my nuts in the car. Doesn't matter. Look, I'm not really in the mood of fagging it today, because the tyre's still relatively fresh, even though I've done like a couple hundred clicks on it. It's fine, but it's wet and it's cold, and the tyre's cold, and it's a cruiser tyre and not a sporty tyre. We all know what happens with cruiser tyres. I wish I was vlogging now when we went up to Yay, because then you would have had my lovely, lovely low side, but unfortunately, you don't. On the upside, I mean, it saved my GoPro from getting damaged, but it is what it is, man. But, like I was saying, the ZX4R seems to be a bike that's sort of in a limbo where it's battling against its own, you know, self. It's like I said, you've got the ZX6R and the 4R, 15 pounds weight difference, $500 price difference. Probably in Australia it's like $700 to $1,000. I'll probably make it $2,000 because lovely Australian prices. But man, why? Why would you do that? Like, the bike I would say it competes with the 4R is sort of like the Aprilia RS660. Now the RS660, delicious bike, but oh man, I'd rather have the RS34. But I would take the RS660. Don't change. I would take it any day of the week. I love that thing. But oh man, it's just it seems like a W and an L. It's one of those one step forward, two steps back moments where they haven't done anything inherently wrong besides, I don't know, figure out where that weight come from. So if they lost a bit more weight, I could see it. Because 15 pounds is not that much, man. But what's it, like 2 kilos, 3 kilos, something like that? It's not much. Oh, you're gonna go fucking 300 kilometers if you wipe off 15 pounds? No. Like, what's the point? Wipe off 15 pounds? Man, it should be wiping off like 30 to 40 pounds. It should just be a little bit more nimble. But oh well, they seem to have shut the bed in that regard. But it is what it is. But man, how nice it is out this way. Such a gorgeous park. I used to hate coming down mountain areas when I used to drive, but then I got my bike and then I started coming down. I fucking love it down here now. If you have a motorbike and you have mountains in your place, man, shit, go for a ride. Unless you live in the middle of America or the east side, because there ain't no mountains on this side of the country. It's so flat. Like the west of Australia, you can see one mountain in like 500 kilometer radius. It's hilarious. But man, oh, look at that shit. That's gorgeous. That shit's beautiful. Big mountain over there. Yeah, but the Dandenong Ranges, if you're in Melbourne, is absolutely worth a ride around. Especially when it's not wet and miserable. Like if it's 25 degrees, this place is gorgeous, dude. Oh, wonderful. 20 to 25, perfect temperature around here. And I mean 20 degrees here, not 20 degrees in your state where you stay in your like little suburb where you live in. Because 20 degrees there is probably like 18 or 17 degrees here because it gets colder up here. But the smells, the sights, the gorgeousness, the green, not the Kawasaki lime green, the nice green of nature. Even though Australian green, I don't know if anyone notices, it's very like dull green. Whereas if you go to some place like Wales or England where the greens are much fuller, probably because it's so wet and whatnot, but out here it's just so. Besides, like down there it's the greenest we'll get. Besides, typical Australian like green is like that. It's like yellowy, beigey green. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, man, I'm tired of all these people going slow down. But like, something about a nice field of green mixed with like a mountain in the distance that's just, oh, so nice to look at. But yeah, man, those are my thoughts on the Kawasaki ZX4R. So like I said, I like it. Don't get me wrong. If I got the chance to ride one, I absolutely would. But I just find it a little bit underwhelming in terms of how they've priced it and what it's competing with. I don't even know what's down here, but I'm just going to have a look. I think it's like a Court or some kind. It's all these nice new houses. But I came down here mainly so I could pull over, close off this lovely video here. So if you're a fan of the channel, do let me know. Oh, there you go. It is like a little court area. I was right. Interesting. Some of these houses are quite nice, but not all of them. Yeah. Don't worry, I just get distracted. Fucking my clutch work. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed everything, do let me know down below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And, well, let me know what you think of the ZX4R, because the ZX4R, it's in a bit of its own little sort of space right now. But, who knows? Let me know your comments down below, and take it easy, keep it cheesy, and as always, bye! Peace! Whoop!